Yeah, here it is. Okay. Now, if I were if I were a sentinel pillar, where would I hide? They call it a nest. Okay, presumably it's on a whole other planet. But while I'm here, I'm going to see if I can sell a little bit of scrap. Yeah, here we go. That was an easy couple of hundred large. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, where is that sentinel nest? It is... Yeah, I figured it was off planet. But wait. There's another fleet. Let me see if there's any... Yeah, here we go. Recruitable frigates. Whoa, whoa. Did you just slam into me? Okay. Not the response I was expecting with a traffic accident, but... 9 tons again. Oh, but it's an S-class. What am I gonna do? 8.8 million. I'm saving my money, but at the same time, you know what else I want? I want to see my ships progress through the ranks. And I also don't want one that eats up 9 tons of fuel per 200. I wish I. It's not that I can't hire you. I could, but I can't afford it. Question mark. Talk to me after I've gotten that S-class. I want that S-class. I wish I could get that S-class. But there's an entirely long list of things I wish I could do. Then I'm wondering if I'm ever going to. Some of it's career related, some of it's social climbing related. I'm sure we've all got these desires. Some of it's not appropriate to mention in polite company, so I won't. But all of them involve a sense of satisfaction in who you are. I guess in theory I could take this thing out from overhead, but... Okay, folks. Looks like it's go time. Ooh, look at that thing. Okay, so, point of... well, something. There was this one time where I was fighting sentinels and it didn't seem like any of my kills were really registering. So I wasn't... because it was like I had to fight X number of sentinels and I wasn't sure whether I had hit that yet. The mission counter wasn't updating in real time. So I wasn't sure, but one thing I knew for certain is that if I beat 3 levels worth of sentinels, then I would have finished the mission. So I beat 3 levels worth of sentinels, and upgraded my status to level 4. Well, guess what I can expect in level 4 wanted level? Yeah, that's right, that thing I'm looking at now with the unsettling triangular face thing. I don't remember what these things are called. Only that they're really, really intimidating. So, do I have a nice hidey hole? I suppose I got one already, but just to be nice and safe, dig one. Oh, are you friggin' kidding me? So I'm going to fight sentinels on extreme planets. Well, that's very nice. Nice, isn't it? Not. I'm going to use this thing to take out the pillars. As soon as that big hulking monster over there has his back turned. Okay, here we go. Fire 1 and 2. Where's the third one? And running out of ammo. I mean 3. Alright, folks, it's go time. Oh, that's one thing I love about these combat pet pickups. You can just sort of... you can grab them, and you can have your shield restored. But I do not want the sentinels to lose interest in me. Not yet. Where? Oh, here we are. Yeah, I was not going to take on that guy just yet. But I guess... the reason being, I want to fire on these first. Things are gonna get awful tense here. On the one... okay, this is starting to confuse me a little. It's not Big Bertha over there. It's the fact that there's a firestorm on a planet with a low temperature. Although this is a desert planet, I suppose that makes sense, but it's sort of like whoa, 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 and whoa. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, finally I'm healing. Finally. That certainly took way too long. Oh, and look what I just did there. I blew up that big guy. Well, now that he's gone, things are going to be a lot less dangerous around here. But make no mistake, they are still going to be dangerous. Ooh. Gotta reload. And start firing at these things before they start flinging bombs at me. Alright. There's a way to end this. Oh, snap. Okay. It's this thing, right here. Warning, boundary node exposed. I can't narrate this. Yes, I'm in the middle of a storm. I'm going to shut down the sentinels. Option 2, right here. Waveform poisoning initially, immediate shutdown required. Warning, boundary, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to see if I can take out some weapons. No thank you, it looks like it's a pistol. But you see what I just did there? I just shut down sentinels. On what may or may not be a planet-wide scale. Okay, access lock. Voice of the Hive. I'm reading the logs right now, even though I shouldn't be. Error on routine protocol, prey, experiment, shell, sentinel. I'm going to read these really fast because there's a storm outside. Once we had no need for visual manifestation or physical form. Our invisible eyes would record, sort, delete the life and death of every world there was or ever would be. We had no thoughts, no personality, no dreams. Ta-ra. Well, that was short. Now let's get out of here before I burn to death. Earth on a freezing cold planet. Well, ladies and germs, I think I have destroyed 80 sentinels, but more to the point, I'm wondering, did I finish the mission, or was there like one last Yeah, I did. Okay. Whew. I was worried there for a minute. Well, you have just seen a sentinel pillar and what it can do. Scan for tritium-rich asteroids. But yeah, here's an asteroid field. I'm going to start bringing them down. Yeah, this is the equivalent to going to the gas station for me, because, well, my pulse drive needs tritium. That planet even have high sentinel activity in it? I don't think it did, come to think of it. Which begs the question of why there was a sentinel pillar on in the first place. But at least shutting the sentinels down stopped me from being attacked. Now there are 5 levels of sentinel aggression. And that big Hulk thing I brought down was what you can expect in level 4. There is something even nastier. I just hope I don't have to run into it anytime soon. Did that freighter just show up? Yeah, it did. Okay. Anybody here want to be headhunted? The SS John Titor is looking for ships that don't use too much fuel. Even though I don't really know what too much fuel is right now. 8-0, never mind, forget that. There's a thief on board. Sorry, but I'm not taking the hit. Although, yes, the fuel requirements are the lowest I've seen yet. But I forget exactly. I reviewed this earlier. There's like a, I think 5 per 250 is, per 250 light years is considered high. But I've gone up to 11. I don't know. Well, this here is a science vessel. How good of a deal am I gonna? Still like tons. What's the trouble? I'm not sure. There's also how many successful encounters has it? 9, 8. I don't know. I'll have to keep looking at these and comparison shopping, so to speak. If that means that I turn like a ton of them down, then, well, I guess that's what that means. But fuel is important. I'd rather have efficient freighters and skip over a ton of different of inefficient ones. And the ones I've been running across, I mean, the highest fuel consumption was 11, which I didn't think it went that high. The lowest was 8. There's not a whole lot of play here. Then again, what is the lowest possible? I'm not sure. Again, I'll need statistics to help me here. Come on, there we are. Okay. Let me get... Oh, those aren't suspicious arms at all. Well, I did what I could, but I couldn't get out into space, so I couldn't check for an Atlas terminal. I'm handing this in. I'm handing this in. I'm handing this in. And since there's a multi-tool expansion slot here, I'm going to take a hop over there and expand it. Well, install the slot in there. Oh, and I've been promoted. I wonder if that means I can check back and see if any envoys have anything for me. Take this. I think I'm going to select that there. I wonder which guild he's with. If he's with the wrong one, then I won't get anything but the back of his hand. Greetings, pathetic, whatever. This something is from the something interloper. Looks like he does have something for me. He's a merchant, and I did just get promoted there. They're pleased to be able to present me my share of the local operating profits first. Thank you. 10,000 and... Well, I'm certainly not going to clap sarcastically in front of him, but I don't know. Maybe it's a lot for rank 3 out of 9. Whatever. Let me see if there's an Atlas station here. Or did I already... Ah, here we are. So it's a Gex system. It's trading. I can't pick up on what economy it is. There's a tool for that, but I haven't got it on me. But it's time for the Atlas once more. Now these Atlas missions, they are based on how many milestones you have under your belt. So far, I've maxed out at least 3, and I'm almost maxed out in the 4th. There are a couple I'm not entirely sure of offhand. I think it goes up by like 5 levels, and I've got like, I don't know. You'll know when this one's discovered by somebody else. It's probably because of the region of space I'm in. It's the one I started in, and that one I think it's always going to be something that somebody else discovered. You're not going to. Skeletal plant? Huh, that's weird. Oh, and there's a freighter nearby. Oh, I'll stop by them after this. I know I sound like I'm making a chore list and taking it off, but oh, and I've just got another Atlas word beamed into my head. Maybe if I ran across one of these. Ah, yeah, here we are. And one of these. Okay. Let me just grab some warp fuel. Hope that freighter fleet stays. The reality and I was born with everything I needed to explore these worlds. My exosuit, my ship, every tool and every impulse led me to scan and give name to whatever I could find. But this, I can give no name to what I see. Within the orb, I see worlds that never were. I see the stirring of something primal and undeniable. I see the death cry of a god or something approaching it. It wants me to persist in this journey, seeking fragments of its interface, the stones of the Atlas. It rejoices in my repetition, my compliance, my cloud of unknowing. Well, I can concede, so I will. I will commit myself to the voyage. In all things I am ready. I will not falter. Nomaspheric orb. We should know what these things were used for. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna take off, see if that freighter is still there. Am I gonna do some, I guess you'd call it freighter shopping. And since I'm behind with the GEC, because this is only like the 3rd GEC system I've ever run into, and I think one of those was an outlaw system. I don't remember. All I really know is that there's 1, maybe 2 GEC systems that I can access via space station. Whoa, okay, no. So, frigates, are you efficient? Are you good at what you do? Do you have good fuel efficiency? Are you looking to level up? Hup. What's your fuel consumption? Never mind. The SS John Titor is hoping to hire. Especially if you're not a trade vessel. This is... Oh, it's a support specialist. I guess what I can do with this is tag it along, but I don't know. You know what? One, it's out of fuel, and two, look at these base stats. I can add them together, and I'll get 8. That's less than 10. These are not exactly the best base stats. I don't know what good I can do on it. But it has helped me determine one thing. The lowest fuel consumption that I have on record is now 5 instead of 8. That helps. Okay, what about you? Just one more starship? Well, depends what kind of starship. Depends how good you are at fuel cons. Oh, are you freaking kidding me? No way. Fat chance. 12 tons. Yeah, you've broken a record too. Now again, I'm engaging in a bit of statistical analysis and shooting at asteroids, but mostly statistical analysis. There was another fleet around here. That's the one I just got finished reviewing. Nice euphemism, I know. Are there really 2 fleets? Oh, hello, hello, hello. What have we here? What have we here? Come in. What do you got? 10 tons. It's combat system. Oh, and look at this. The captain's route and the sensors are misaligned. Call me back when your ship's in better condition. And your crew is in better condition too. Yeah, rude captains get rude reviewers. It's not my fault. Now what about you? 11 tons. Are they all like this, I wonder? No thanks, I'm looking for better fuel efficiency. I'm also looking for more statistics on fuel efficiency. Maybe I could look this stuff up afterwards. Because if I'm coming up empty all these times... to tell this combat specialist this, but I'd rather not lay out double-digit amounts of fuel per 250 light years. Seems to be a lot of these. Okay, on the one hand, it's a support horde ship. On the other hand, though, its fuel requirements are only 2 tons per 250 light years. It's, well, for lack of a better term, green. But you know what? I'll take it. It needs the experience. Didn't exactly come all that cheap, but it'll help in the long run. See if I can level it up nicely. Alright. Oh yeah, this one's another 11 double-digit fuel consumption. 'I was able to tell which ones I'd already looked at. Nine tons is kind of steep. It's a little bit more than kind of steep. Maybe based on the range of fuel consumption, I may just call 5 like middle of the road, and anything at or below that, maybe even 6 would be middle of the road, and anything at or below 6 would be considered feasible. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, feasible. Oh, I've already been to this one already. Have I not been? This... Maybe this is how you keep track of it. I mean, if you go nearby and they don't talk to you, and you've already declined them. But then again, maybe there were just 2 of them with rude captains in them. Oh, no. I already met that one too. At least I got 1. Granted, they are incredibly green. They are they practically got the they practically have training wheels on their freighter, on their frigate. They're a support horde vessel. But you know what? I can send them on... Whoa. I can send them on a mission with either my trade ship, which is a much older hand and so more experienced and can sort of guide the support ship along, or if I recruit another ship, then I can pair them up together and send them both on a mission. I mean, let's face it, the support ship, it just doesn't have very good statistics now. Wondering if I can improve that, though. I can certainly get, I mean, the more successful missions these frigates are on, the more they rank up. I mean, after every... You saw this happen earlier with my trade vessel. It ranked up. So I'm hoping this happens after enough encounters. And if I have a ship with more... I think it's like 5 missions per day. So if I were to send ships on all those missions, like maybe that one ship on one by one, with each mission it'll get better at stuff until it ranks up. Let me see if I can offload this. This thing I found in a black market arms. I'd rather keep the hard frame engine in case I need it. There were some freighter upgrades which involved I think they're called quad servos. You know what, I'm just gonna get this out of my inventory. This too. It's just taking up space this time. Oh, never mind. So let's see. I'm going to take a picture, but I think with the rest of it's... I'm not sure I need to visit other planets here. I do know I need to improve my standing with the... Oh, dear. Alright, yeah. I was afraid of this. It's in another star system, even though the last time I scanned stuff, it was in the same star system. So I'm going to start boning up on my language skills. So interesting point here. While I was headed here, I picked up another Atlas interface. It's not exactly near. I don't know how near or far it is, but it's there. So I figure I'll go there after. I can't believe what I'm looking at. I don't know what the significance of those giant worms is exactly. But that thing certainly gave us a merry chase. Here we are. Okay, let's see. What would make a nice landscape? Whoa, what's this? Never seen one of those before. There we are. Alright, now I'm going to turn into the mission agent at this system, mostly because I'd rather not have to go back to the previous one, and I'd like to keep going towards that Atlas system. But how far away is the Atlas system? I wonder, can I reach it? Well, it looks like I'll be doing a couple of jumps here. That Atlas this system is like upwards of 300 and something light years away, and I'm only capable of going like 200 or so, maybe a little under that. This is going to be a bit on the hail and farewell side. But in the meantime, I was able to buy the last S-class thing I needed. While I'm here, I'm going to see if I can headhunt some. The last S-class upgrade I needed for my scanner. Really? No one? Alright. And boy, oh boy, was it ever worth a lot. I mean, it improves everything. I don't remember exactly what is. There was something that the old upgrade didn't cover that this one does, because it covers all three. But I think I'm pretty much off buying S-scanner upgrades or any kind of scanner upgrades for now. And I have warped 20 times. I was hoping I wouldn't have to warp quite so many times, but wait a second. I don't think I'm gonna make it this time without refueling. So antimatter, warp cell. Come on. There. I really regret not having to do this, but the Atlas missions really are kind of important. Arguably, they're important from a narrative standpoint as well, because I mean, it's like you're expected to encounter them every several milestones. Like, you run into one, then you get a few more milestones under your belt before you can progress with the next one. Because it requires a certain number of milestones to be cleared or passed or whatever. But I've been progressing at a pretty substantial clip. I have yet to run into an Atlas interface where I didn't have enough milestones on me. You know what else I gotta do? I gotta get back to my home system and see how how those traders did without a mind control device. And there's that support ship. Really? It's not going to offer me any... Yeah, there's no warp fuel available this time. I feel the stirring of heresy within my mind. At each interface, an Atlas stone awaits me. I am driven to gather them, but to what end? Why does the Omnipotent require my prayer? What is wrong with the heart of existence that its creator requires this pilgrimage, this dance of the grinding stones? Well, I seem to have Cassini milestone. I answer the question. I will not turn away from the challenge. The Atlas guides me, and I will answer its call. And I can now make dark matter. And it gave me a health restorative, but my health is already at the maximum. So, let me see. Somewhere in here, I should be able to check up on my milestones. I am up to Galileo, and Galileo, I think, is the... Oh, it seems is the maximum amount of milestones, or the maximum amount of... not the maximum amount of milestones, but the maximum amount of milestones I need for these Atlas missions, at least by implication. So yeah, I can keep tracking these stations down one after the next. But I'd rather not do that just now. I've got a frigate to check up on. Hello, hello. Speaking of frigates, are there any available around here? Maybe if I ran the scanner. Well, I didn't do anything. I'm not entirely sure what makes a frigate recruitable. Oh, wait. Never mind. Forget I said anything. Here we go. I guess it's a randomized thing. Okay, we'll do you first. Wherever you are. Ah, Corvex. Let's see what we got here. 11 freaking tons. This seems to be a thing with combat frigates. Ah, 8 tons. Well, I talked about drawing lines in the sand earlier. Well, this time, it kind of galls me to do this, honestly, but this is the cheapest. This is the one with the cheapest fuel cost. So yeah, I'm gonna say yes to this one. What do we got here? Didn't we already discuss this and I said no? Yeah, we already discussed it and I said no, sorry. But I have a combat frigate now, so I can send it on a mission and throw in the support ship as, well, support. We'll see how that goes. Because I do remember there being some combat missions available. I just don't know how easy or difficult they are. I'd also like to get my hands on an industrial. Because there you can... those get, I think, freighter technology modules. Well, they're the units of currency you can use to learn new technology for frigates. Like you know, I had that mind control device for that trade frigate. Well, there's other stuff like that for other frigates.